How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a terrific day. Today we're taking a look at how I was almost able to get 41,000 capital peak points from this last raid weekend. So let's jump into the attacks and see which bases I am taking out and how I am doing them. First on the list is not quite a cleanup attack. We got very, very close. We are trying to finish off this skeleton park, which has almost 8,000 points remaining. Going in with air. I like to use air on the skeleton park because there are a bunch of bomb towers and multi-mortars, so those typically demolish any kind of ground attack. So we're trying to use as few balloons as possible, trying to do one pack of rocket balloons per defense, ideally while the air targeting defenses are distracted by the graveyard spell. The one key thing that I think probably messed up the attack were these 3 hidden Teslas on the back end. Unfortunately, there's no great way to get to them without destroying this wall to increase the deployment zone. The one bad thing with the balloons that if you have not cleared out enough wall sections, you are stuck deploying further away in the base. So we get a little bit closer once we take out the district hall. That is as close as we can get. We've got 3 packs of balloons left, and we are getting down to the wire here, folks. Send in 1 pack to take out that Tesla. They are able to get close enough and do some splash damage on the spear thrower. We only have a few skeletons left, and now the decision comes in. Do we send the balloons for this Tesla, or do we send the balloon for the wizard tower? I believed in the power of the graveyard spell and those skeletons. They are super crazy. But alas, you can see I was just barely miscalculated. Thought there was enough power, but not quite so. Very close. But we still picked up 7,780 points, which I think might be the most amount of points I've ever picked up on any capital raid attack. It's crazy. So here we're going on with a Golem Quarry cleanup attack, focusing on this right hand side of the base, try and take it out. And then with the Golem Quarry, it's best to sort of focus on either the left side or the right side. You don't want to attack both sides at the same time, try to push through the whole base. It's better to prioritize trying to go from one side to the other, and ideally trying to create 2 packs of armies as well. So we cleared out this left hand side, so now we're trying to get through the middle portion of the base. Have a couple packs of hog riders just in case we need to start to specifically target some defenses in order to take them out. So we take out those defenses on the left hand side. Don't really need to use the last hog riders, but we do anyways. Just waiting for the giants to get out in front, then we'll send in the hogs and clean up the base. Very, very narrowly destroyed that base. Only a bonus of like 36. But that is what I was attacking. Now we're taking a look at a balloon lagoon cleanup. This one has almost 7,000 points available, which is nice. And they have not moved these back end rock artilleries. So we can very, very easily take them out with 1 graveyard spell. There's not too much single target or even splash damage protecting either of the rock artilleries. So here, in this case, with the Balloon Lagoon, I do like to create a massive wave of armies to try and really spread out the attacking troops. So we've got this right-hand side, clearing out the, what would you call this, the peninsula pocket, I suppose. And then we've got the middle core group of the attack pushing through the base. Then we've got a few troops up top taking out the defenses across the river. And then as we look over at the right hand side of the base, with just the 2 graveyards, they took out the 2 rock artilleries. Then we send in 1 pack of hogs just because it is pretty much the last defense, so very nice to clean up attack. Even got a bonus 127. Next up is a Builder's Workshop cleanup. Got 6,100 points available. Pretty straightforward on this one. Just going to slam through the core, let the graveyard spells do their job on the back end, and then we will try and stun the big splash damage defenses with the Hog Gliders if it looks scary for them. So we're able to stun that blast, or that blast bow, and then hold on to the other pack, waiting to see if this giant cannon on the left hand side goes down. Are having our troops slowly walk towards that side, so might as well save the Hog Gliders for them. Try to protect them. And with that, the base is destroyed. Very, very nice. Key thing is just really knowing where to place the graveyard spells. Try to put them behind the splash targeting defenses so that at times the defenses will turn and shoot behind them. And then trying to protect the super wizards as long as possible. So here we have the basic layout of the Skeleton Park. This is my favorite army composition to use on this base. You can almost guarantee get 6,000 points. And sometimes if you're lucky and can protect the P.E.K.K.A.s and you have good pathing, sometimes you can get 7,000, 7,500. It's kind of crazy. So here we are doing our little trick up top. The 1 ram, 1 barbarian, 1 minion pack up top here to destroy this giant cannon. Focusing on trying to protect the P.E.K.K.A. in the core. And then while the rock artillery locks onto the P.E.K.K.A., we're going to try and send in our Hog Gliders to take out the rocket artillery. Pushing through the base. Very, very nice. We're just about to cross the 6,000 point threshold. So we aren't able to get too much more value as this last minion always locks onto the P.E.K.K.A.s and takes them out. But with that explosion damage, we get 6,555 points from that attack, which is perfect. And last but not least, we are taking a look at a Barbarian Camp cleanup attack. Barbarian Camp cleanup attacks can always be worth a lot of points if you set up the base properly on the first attack. So as we can see here, we only have 1 air bombs and 1 rocket artillery. Or make that 2 rocket artilleries, but we took 1 out almost instantly. So now it's just a matter of trying to directly target the remaining air targeting defenses. Try to take out the splash damage as quickly as possible. We took out the air bombs, and we're trying to spread out the balloons so that they converge on the rocket artillery. It also helped that we had a bunch of the graveyard skeletons going ham on the defense as well. Those were all the bases that I attacked this last raid weekend. Got very close to a top record of mine, which you'll have to see for the next video, that I actually did beat my record and got even more points. It's kind of crazy. If you enjoyed the video, I encourage you to like and subscribe. Helps me out a bunch. And until next time, take care.